So the number one surprise when owning a condo can be a special assessment. So what the heck is a special assessment? This is exactly what I'm going to go over in this video, and let's clarify what it is, how it happens, and how to handle it, in a sales process, whether you're selling or buying. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss this one. So what's going on, guys? This is Rich. Well, you're a Maryland and Delaware realtor. So I appreciate you watching. If for any reason that you need to reach out, my contact information is going to be down below. And of course, if you like content like this and interested in the area, make sure that you subscribe, show some love, hit that like button. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this and all information you need to know about special assessments. Let's define what a special assessment is. When you're particularly looking at a condo, you have a condo fee that's associated with that, usually because you have common areas, and also you always have maintenance and other things with that building that needs to be handled. So this is what a portion of your condo fee goes towards. Every now and then there can be an expense that pops up that maybe goes above and beyond. It's a little extraordinary, that requires extra money that may not have enough in those funds to take care of. So what usually happens, it's a special assessment that's tagged to it. It gets brought up in your HOA meetings. Of course, things are taken from there to plan out, how much is this going to cost. You get estimates. Then obviously the board and unit owners get together and they plan on, okay, this is going to cost us this much extra. How are we going to pay for this? Are we going to raise the condo fee per month for 3 years? Or are we going to do this in 1 year and it's going to be $1,500 per unit owner every quarter for 4 quarters in that year and have it totally paid off? It could be handled a variety of different ways, but that's generally how a special assessment comes about, with a condo, and that's how you ends up getting paid from the unit owners. So how to prepare if you're a unit owner and a special assessment pops up. With any home ownership, obviously, even if it's a single family home or a condo or townhome, you're going to have maintenance expenses that pop up, and you want to kind of plan for that. Now, the good thing about a condo is you have an association, and they actually have your condo fee and reserve funds, and they plan on certain maintenance of when maybe the roof is going to have to be redone, or like here at the beach, it's by the salt water, on the Maryland and Delaware side, so it can wreak havoc on exterior buildings. So you may need some like waterproofing. A lot of the metal railings on any balconies need to be redone. Then you have stairwells. So even though that you are paying into that condo fee, like I said, sometimes you can have that special assessment pop up. So you as a unit owner, it's good for you to set aside maybe a separate account to have your own personal reserve fund, just in case, like if your HVAC gives out, you have money that you can pull and replace that or fix it. But you also want to take into consideration this could go towards any special assessments that may pop up as well. So lastly, how is it handled during the sales process? If you're selling or buying, most likely, probably if you're watching this, you might be looking to buy a condo, and you're looking at whatever expenses may pop up or that you need to be aware of. And assessments is a major thing that you want to be aware of, when you're purchasing something, because that could change maybe your offer price. And of course, some things are going to happen, just like if you're purchasing a single family home, you may look at the age of that roof. If it's going on 20 years, 25 years old, it may not be leaking, but you want to have it back in your mind that, hey, this may cost me 10 grand to actually have it replaced and redone. Same thing with a condo. So the good thing about a condo is, when you're going through the sales process, you put your offer in, And of course, one of the questions that you want to have your agent or you want to ask is there any assessments coming up? And usually this is brought up during a condo or HOA meeting, that if there's something major going to be happening, like a structural engineer is coming out to see why the south end of the building is settling and there's cracks. That could probably be a major repair or maintenance done, or they might have something already planned and they realize they just don't have enough in the budget, in the reserves, and it's going to cost X amount of dollars more, and of course causing an assessment that's going to come up. So of course, if the seller already knows about it going into the listing, you have to state that in the disclosure, and the amount that it costs, that's either added to the condo fee or if it's separate. And the seller may have already paid, maybe the first payment and there's 3 more due. So you got to let whoever's taking over the property know that, and vice versa. And again, things can be negotiated. That's usually how it's handled during the sales process. So, I mean, that's the ins and outs of a special assessment and what that is, and usually why it happens and how it comes up, and really how it's handled during the sales process. I hope that helps. And again, if you need to reach out for any reason, contact information is down below. And I appreciate you coming by. If it has helped you out, subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos that I come out with every week. But until next time, I'll see you soon.